Desmond's role within the drinks world goes beyond that of a distiller. His impact on the cocktail world is massive.
If you wanted to find out how to make gin, you somehow found a way to speak to Desmond.
Desmond is a master of that craft. He has proved it time and time again. His spirit is just the highest quality.
But equally, he has a little twinkle in his eye, and the twinkle in his eye is a bit that if you're not careful, gets you into trouble.
There's a childlike brilliance that kind of comes through in his persona. To the world of gin, Desmond has a mythical status.
When Desmond first started in the late 60s, the gin world really was slowly but surely in decline.
There was a real downturn in terms of the fashion around gin.
Desmond's interest sort of in gin, I think, grew slowly but surely over time. In '94, there was 12 distilleries making 20 gins, so the knowledge base was tiny, and Desmond was absolutely one of the most knowledgeable people within the industry. And then in the second half of his career, he's seen the gin industry boom and grow, and he's been in the middle of all of that.
His willingness to understand that, as gin came back into fashion, it needed to be explored, it needed to be modernized. He was a major part in kind of helping shape that gin boom.
Within the industry, people see Desmond with an incredible level of respect. He's still very much involved in the production of Beefeater gin.
Desmond will tell you that. Without his nose, he wouldn't be where he is now.
He's also solely responsible for Beefeater 24. He's added tea and he's added grapefruit. And a gin recipe is about harmonising flavours. So he managed to add the grapefruit and tea without overpowering up any of the other flavours that were on Beefeater gin.
It's obviously incredibly difficult when you have a product that has 200 years of heritage and you're trying to be a guardian of that and carry the mantle as it's kind of moving through the times. His ability to be able to harmonise, work with both the scale that he does, but also the changing seasons. And you have something that can be this kind of backbone to some of the most kind of like interesting cocktails in the world.
For all of what Desmond's seen, all the knowledge that he's got, the thing that makes him really special is that he's always been prepared to share it.
His connection to bartending has been very multifaceted. It's not just simply his being kind of like a resource of knowledge around a spirit. He's been there to kind of help people understand it in a more fundamental way. That to me is a great display of what makes Desmond such a great mentor. How much he clearly cares and is passionate, but wants to kind of include people in that expertise. And I think that's what's so charming about spending time with Desmond.
In any room, Desmond is the person that everyone wants to talk to. Desmond has really been a very supportive mentor in our industry.
I'm a direct result of him as a mentor. He is a very kind, calm gentleman, and he is very gracious at sharing his knowledge with people. The ambassador side of Desmond's role has been quite key to helping the gin craze carry on, making sure that when somebody is making a drink, they understand the nuances of what gin is all about, to get that knowledge out to young bartenders.
The connection between the master distiller and the bartender is actually quite a difficult one to develop. Desmond has worked tirelessly with the on-trade over the years to develop really close relationships with bartenders. He is the benchmark by which all other gin makers are measured.
His role within our industry is massive, and the fact that he's done it as such a wonderful, charming, funny, witty and positive character is something that, I hope more people kind of learn about as a result of him receiving this award.
This is a craftsman who is passionate about his work and just loves what he's doing. He is Mr. Gin and eats, sleeps, dreams gin, I suspect.
My dear Desmond, you be very altruistic, very unselfish, and I think you are a treasure.
Thank you for your time, your knowledge and your patience. Without you, I wouldn't be the distiller that I am today.
Desmond, I'm so honored to be able to add to this celebration of your lifetime achievement, and I really look forward to being able to toast with a Gibson very soon.